So in the donor car, or Passat, the battery is mounted behind the firewall. And what that means is that the wiring is a little bit different. Volkswagen likes to combine um, different aspects of the wiring harness in order to route less wire because it saves money. So if we look here in the battery wiring harness, this is the end that actually goes into the car. So this is coming from the battery to the uh, to the relay panel in the car. And this goes to another harness in the car, which will connect to the ECU and various relays and such. Now, if you follow this wire, this goes to this switch. Now, this switch is going to be for the windshield wiper motor. So they've combined the windshield wiper wiring and the battery wiring in one harness. And now the battery's in the back of the car. We don't really need any of this, but we do need to drive the starter. So if we look at the other end of the wiring, it goes from the battery directly to this terminal, right? It isn't really like super heavy gauge wire, but it's about 4 gauge. It's pretty sufficient, and it's actually this section of wire from the starter to the battery is still long enough that we can run this into the car to the terminal that our kill switch will go to. So what we can do is we can just cut this section of the wire off, and we'll put a terminal on that. And then perhaps I'll use the windshield wiper wiring for something else. So we take our giant cutters here. Yeah, that's actually more than 4 gauge. So we can put this aside for now. And then we have the wiring is going to go from the battery to the terminal inside the car, and then we have this guy, and we'll just solder this on real quick. So again, my crap. Just want this end of the wire to be flat as well. Put some heat shrink on this. It's too large, I think. This wiring is kind of an odd size. I don't know if I have heat shrink, it's actually going to fit it. Let me see. There we go. We'll get our flux here, which is on very tight for some reason. This is a 4 gauge terminal, so I guess this wire is 4 gauge. Nice. I already have these terminals laying around. So we'll take this guy, and he will hold the terminal end on. Maybe not. And the nice thing about the type of connectors that have this open end is that you don't need to leave some wire open here to feed the solder through. You can keep this closed and just feed the wire that way. And the flux is just burning a little bit, it's fine. And there we go. One starter to battery wire. Well, starter to battery connection.